Yes! I am back in the familiar settings of a black backdrop and New York City, and I'm doing kick-arounds with my warm ballers and working with DHL and Bayern Munich, which you guys need to check out. The link is in the description. Also, check out how much taller I am than two of the most underappreciated and underrated outside backs in the whole world, Juan Bernat and Rafinha. Which just goes to show you that you can be any shape or size and have success in this sport, which is what I love about it, which is cool. What isn't cool, however, is that I had to postpone Cool Not Cool by a few days because I've been working my warm balls off. Cool! Charlie Davies. The New England Revolution striker who was almost killed in a very bad car accident in 2009 when him and I were both at national team camp for World Cup qualifiers. And that was just a sad, crazy time. Well, he's just announced that he's had another setback, this time being diagnosed with cancer, but thankfully it is in remission. He just came back to play in his first game this past weekend, and he is a super stud, and he's gonna have an incredible book to write, so I hope he does that one day. Not cool. Barcelona. Because they can't find anyone in the transfer market that wants to join their team and back up Messi, Neymar, and Suarez because they know that if they sign, they'll never play. Which means Barcelona, call me. I would gladly be the sub that jumps off the bench when Messi continues to get fouled and maybe throw a bottle on there and get suspended, or play in some early rounds of the Copa del Rey. I'm here for you. Cool! Julian Green. Despite me maybe giving him some grief for making the 2014 World Cup team for the US when I didn't think he deserved it, his ability in class is starting to shine through during his newfound regular starting status with Bayern Munich during their preseason tour this summer, which was highlighted by his first half hat-trick and man of the match performance against Inter Milan this past weekend. So keep it going, Julian, because our country is waiting patiently to rehype you as the next big thing, because that's what we do over here. Not cool. Leicester City. The reigning Premier League champions, and they better enjoy that title for the next 10 months while they still have it, recently got outclassed by PSG 4-0 in the International Champions Cup, and reigning player of the year Riyad Mahrez has made it pretty clear that he either wants to go to Arsenal or have his wages meet what his teammate is getting Jamie Vardy, which is over £100,000 a week. Whoa, that must be nice to get that kind of cheddar. So it'll be interesting to see what Leicester does, because if they don't start making moves soon, I'm feeling a mid-table finish. Cool! Super Frank Lampard. As one of you warm ballers recently reminded me of, and you guys have such great memories, I called Super Frank one of the worst signings in MLS history, and there was a lot of truth in that statement when I made it, because he was and still is getting paid a buttload of money to make a difference in this league, to make a difference in this city with a new team with NYCFC, and he was off injured or going on loan to Manchester City. But now that he's healthy, he's scored 8 goals in his last 8 games, including a hat-trick against Tim Howard and the Colorado Rapids, who came into their game against NYCFC with the best defense in MLS. But that was before they ran into the buzzsaw known as Super Frank Lampard, who continues to prove me wrong with each passing week. So thanks, Frank, for making me look like a real piece of Not cool. Club America. Their perfect start to the new Aperture season is over. It is finished, it is done, it is final. After they lost at home to Tigres 3-0, to which I have to say, no mames way. Cool. Not cool. Leo Messi. The cool? Pope Francis decided to weigh in on which player is the best ever, and he said Messi. But come on, that is a homer pick. The Pope may be closer to God than any other man on this planet, but he's from Argentina. Which means I guess he could have gone with Maradona, but Maradona is a sinner and we all know it. So he was left with Messi. The not cool? Well-respected Italian manager whom many consider to be a legend, Arrigo Sacchi, claims that Alfredo Di Stefano and Diego Maradona are the 2 best players of all time and not Messi, because Messi lacks the personality to play anywhere, which for me is Sacchi basically baiting Messi to leave the comfort zone of Barcelona and go test himself somewhere else. And I think that would be pretty cool to see Messi play in another league. Cool! Leroy Sané. The beauty of this signing by Manchester City of the 20-year-old German international striker is that City manager Pep Guardiola has been able to see him play in person multiple times because of his 3 years in charge of Bayern Munich, so he knows exactly what he's getting. Whereas if City signed, let's say, Gabriel Jesus from Palmeiras, there's still a hope and see type of approach with him because there's still some unknown attached to his abilities. Not cool. David Moyes. The newest Sunderland manager just said recently that he was treated unfairly during his time at Manchester United. And dude, I think we all kind of agree that you got a raw deal. But dude, it's almost been 3 years. So what's that song? Let it go. Let it go. Cool. Not cool. Argentina's national team. The cool? They named Edgardo Baza, who's done some great things at the club level, like leading lesser known clubs like Quito and San Lorenzo to the Copa Libertadores title, which is a big deal, as their head coach. The not cool? Messi still doesn't want to play for the team anymore. All right, that's it. I am done talking for today. So comments, like, subscribe, warm hugs, fist bumps, high fives. I love you all. Thanks for the support, and I will see you tomorrow. Later.